Okay, this episode could be spicy. I think the thing I need to do at this point is actually attack these two bases, which are quite large given that I've only got towers and stuff. And the reason for that isn't because I'm ready, it's because I'm not ready for this density of pollution cloud to hit these guys and have them all convert to a party of biters that I'm not ready to handle yet. So the other option is going to be taking the party to them. So yeah, welcome to Blind Marathon Deathworld Spidertron %. This episode, yeah, we have some problems. That was kind of always going to be the case. I want a couple more miners on. Yeah. Like, I'm happy kind of undersupplying that, but I'm gonna need a bunch more stuff to successfully... Like, I don't think I have enough to actually attack that base yet. I've got a bunch of coal. I will need more grenades. Oh, hey, look, coal. I'll have that coal. Yeah, 24 grenades is going to be enough. So shooting speed 2 is cool. I was thinking about what I needed between episodes, and it's basically everything except gates. But let's... Engine it goes into 3 different things I need. I need the railroad because the iron outpost is going to be a challenge. I need fluid handling because it leads to oil processing, which is part of the cortex, goes down to the next blue signs down here, but also I want to get a pump jack on that one oil, like, well, I guess is an oil well, one iron oil deposit, as soon as possible because it's not very much, and that also leads to flamethrower turret, which is probably going to be the defensive line. It also leads to the car, which is the thing I've been winding about for a bit, which will make me a lot faster. So yeah, oh, these guys, are these small inserters actually keeping up? Really? Oh, yeah, because this one, it takes 2 iron plates, so these guys are actually inserter capacity limited. So if I do that, I'll get more chips. I mean, not that I need that because I need more iron first, but, you know, sure. I'm making a lot more grenades. Yeah, like taking on these bases, I'll be able to take a bunch of these gun turrets, but I think also I should probably leave some defenses here because that went badly for me last time. Like, I'm certainly polluting this base. I'm almost certainly polluting some of the bases over here that I can't see yet. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Did I actually make another? No, I already put it down, fine. I'm gonna need those. Like, I don't have to make all of the grenades before I go, because I can be making grenades while I'm fighting. And all this copper is... Do I actually want... Okay. I've warned about the dangers of buffering before, but I'm actually going to take a bunch of chips there, because this means it'll be easier to handcraft things later, which I will still need. Might as well put that on iron, because I'm still bottlenecked on iron, and you know, this will only make things worse. It'll be fine. Okay. How many? 1.8, 13. How big is... Oh, that's actually... Yeah, that's... destroyed half the turrets I left there. I don't even know whether that's the same base or whether that's a different base, but... And that's with the damage upgrades. And... yeah... Things are already getting spicy. How much ammo do you guys have? Yeah, that was the amount I was probably thinking of leaving you. Okay, so we need to do something there on the other side. It's it's just crude oil. It's not called a well or anything. It's just, this is crude oil. Okay. Making a bunch more turrets. Need iron for grenades. Need these bullets. I mean, actually, no, I'm still not especially concerned about those inserters because I'm still just not mining enough. Do some of that. Am I kind of hoping this is going to be enough? Oh wait, I had to leave some defenses down here, don't I? How many walls do I have? That might be enough. I've only got 7 guns now and I'm building 13 more. Okay, good times. This is going to be rough. Those guys are still getting attacked. Of course they are. That's kind of fine. I was going to build some radars as well. For which I need like all of this stuff. 3 radars probably enough for now. Let's throw one, I don't know, there, sure. Yeah, heavy ammo, there's only 4 gun turrets. And I'm handcrafting a bunch more. But it's still not going to be enough. That's going to be more copper that I need. I'd rather not be making the cogs myself, and I've got enough red signs just sitting on the belt there that I'm kind of fine with that. Okay. Am I actually prepared for this? I mean, the answer to that is still no. It's going to take. Oh yeah, the wall outpost is getting attacked now as well, which is also not entirely surprising. I don't have enough iron. Of course, I don't have enough iron to do that. Do I have? I have 32 repair packs, which probably will be enough. He said nervously. 40 shotgun shells. Oh wait, that was actually quite an important piece of the thing that I need to remember that I was doing. I need the next rating of armor, especially if I'm throwing a lot of grenades around, and I'm going to have some grenades to throw around, so I think that's going to be enough. How much does it take? 50, and then a bunch of that, of which I have several. Okay, fine. So that's that. The steel can go back in there. The copper can, sure, go in here. Yeah. There are still a lot of problems here, but yeah, I think I said this already. This is the thing I'm doing now, not because I think I'm ready for it, but because I'm very much not ready for powergrid is about right. I'm very much not ready for that cloud to get bigger, and yeah. Kind of on these guys have enough, not really, but they need to do kind of token defense things because part of the plan here is to be mostly intercepting the attacks myself. Decent amount of trees around, which is good. I mean, yeah, because I've kind of got 2 options here. I could try and circle around the base and find out how big this base really is. Because, like, yeah, these attacks are a problem. Oh yeah, I also do not have enough fish for this. So yeah, that bleeding off that first attack is going to be, what's taking damage? Is it, hopefully it's just these guys. Yeah. bleeding off those large attacks is, you don't need that much, a fairly important part of doing this defense here rather than anywhere else. But yeah, this is reasonably spicy. Don't want to lose any turrets, don't want to die. So the grenades here, first of all, help the worms, help kill the worms. That was kind of close. That turret's close to dying, got to do something about that. Yeah, so I need... This is going reasonably well. I've pushed through... Actually, I think this has maybe gone better than I expected. But there are also a lot of worms over here that do the standard worm dance. It's getting towards being nighttime, which kind of makes me a little nervous because I played a lot of wave defense, and that's when you actually have to worry about that. But it's actually fine. It's not actually fine. It's kind of fine. Yeah, I couldn't pick those up when they were red and being attacked because they would have just died. Just checking that the rest of my base is getting attacked. Yeah, kind of important too. Let's reposition here. Do the worm dance, but not on the acid. Okay. So there's a couple of dudes left. I can probably just straight push this now. Okay, so I'm kind of happy that went well. I can still see something a little bit to the south. But yeah, it didn't... seemed to go okay, didn't lose too much. Not really sure I missed much at all. Oh yeah, there's an attack. Definitely intercept that attack. Yeah, and then... there's another base there. Yeah, that's going to also be sending attacks. I think I'm just going to walk the entire way around this lake and, you know, do the quotes, responsible quotes thing of killing everything I find. Research I will worry about later. Yeah, these guys... that's still an attack pooling, but that base is going to be happy now as well. Okay, Car is next. Car takes logistics. I actually don't need to worry about those guys. I've got enough defenses in the places they might attack. So yeah, so I also need to do a bit of scouting because there are, I think, 4 things I'm interested in. Number 1, where is my iron? Oh yeah, let's check on the iron. This is now 170. So this I'm getting closer to to this other thing over here being half of the available iron I have, which is a bit of a nightmare. I mean, let's remember 170 and check another at the end of the episode and see where that is. Because, yeah... First thing, I need more iron. Second thing, I need more oil, because, you know, I've got that one oil patch, and I still don't think I'm seeing neither iron nor oil anywhere yet, which is a bit of an issue. Thing number 3, I would like to find uranium, because that's part of the long-term plan. And why are you building so much stuff? Do you need fewer cogs? I guess you had a bunch of things. Okay, fine. The long-term power plan involves uranium, which is one of the ways we're going to attempt to pollute less, and therefore give up less evolution to deal with, is to move to less polluting types of power, which in this case I'm going to do a mix of uranium and solar with a plan that I quite like, that I've done before for solid fuel but not for uranium, but we'll talk about that later. What else was I doing? So those are all moved. I probably need more miners on the coal. Where is that getting attacked? What is that? Oh, those 2 guys are out of ammo. Okay. That's a problem I'm okay having, because it's tractable. Oh, and actually I don't need... I don't actually need that many more miners on coal. I would feel better about miners on coal, but I don't actually have to. Okay. Logistics 2 is going. Yeah, this space is going to be attacking me. I said I needed to find 4 things. The first is iron, the second is oil, the third is uranium. The fourth is I would like to see where the water is and where I can possibly build long-term defenses, because that's also a thing that I'm worried about. Like, these red circles are the places where I have defense. If biters walk between those circles, my base gets destroyed. Like, if these guys turn up in here, I'm having a bad time, because they arrive literally where I'm standing and destroy my smelter lanes, and you know, that's how that goes. I was copper now bottlenecked by mining. That's a nice problem to have. So yeah, I would like to figure out where the water is and what other defensive positions I might take, so that I can, you know, defend properly. Also known as not dying, which is actually a priority, because Spidertron is still ages away. Okay, so I've now got 45 miners, which is like 1.5 belts of iron, which is fine. This iron patch has 174, that one has 114. Like, I think the long-term defensive plan so far: tap this oil, like, quickly, start putting it in tanks, wall here, flamethrowers, this cliff and these 2 lakes will do everything else I need them to, so that'll be fine. This side, I don't know, maybe I can stitch something together between these cliffs. This little pillbox here I quite like. Maybe I can, I mean, depends what's just up here, but if I can, like, leverage these cliffs, then I can have quite a respectable area for doing stuff. And then I just need to worry about how to get resources in, which is also a problem. What was next? These guys are fine. These guys are going to be in the way a bit. I'm going to attack from there. I've still got pollution everywhere. I should probably actually go and put those... Yeah, I think I should go and... Like, the car's still a long way away, which means I'm running and being a little bit unhappy about running. Power's low. That's a thing that was quite possibly going to happen. Okay. That's also a problem I was kind of expecting to need to solve. 4 is fine for the moment. Seven, 8. Let's get some of those. Yeah. Combat everywhere, very Deathworld. I don't have enough inserters. Very marathon. Hopefully... Oh, there's no inserters here. I can just build some. Ooh, cogs. I'm not going to need... Oh, actually, I will need those, won't I? Because I was going to make a bunch of inserters. Yeah, let's have 15 inserters, and let's have all those, and then these can just go back in here. Actually, these can go here. It'll all get used. I'm not so concerned about that. I am concerned about the iron running out. So yeah, I've kind of got two choices of like how many of these guys I put on each side. One of the options I'm looking at is having 16 on each side or 20 on each side. And the reasoning for that is 20 is the right number for having... What am I going to connect this to? I guess I'm just going to connect it all the way down here. These guys don't need power, but they can have it. 20 is the right number for one offshore pump, but 16 per side is the right number to fully utilize an entire belt of coal. So I think it's probably going to be 16 each side. Plug these guys in. Where is it? There. There. Okay, so we still need another 2 of those, and that should be, yeah, sold for a while. And then it's probably going to be a game of how much can I fit within the power profile of one belt of coal, and, you know, also being quite heavily bottlenecked on cogs. I can have cogs. I can have cogs like so. I mean, having cogs is also one of these things that I'm going to go, okay, let's just cache a couple of these, because I'm going to need them for all my handcrafting stuff. 1, 2... This takes me up to, I think it takes me up to 12. Yeah, 12 is a number that's decent. Okay, that's done. Working towards the car. Should I give those walls? Possibly. I use the broken ones because this means... Yeah, so these little attacks are now what I'm much happier about seeing, because it means that... I don't think I got all those, did I? Yeah, I didn't get those ones. Yeah. Pushing the bases out of the cloud means that I don't have to worry about big attacks yet as much. There's still expansion to worry about. I could still be surprised by that. Yeah, I think we saw it before with the attack by the chips fab in a previous episode. Dealing with things expanding is... And yeah, and that sudden surprise of and a base expanding to a place where there's a lot of pollution, and then just them taking and using all that pollution and turning it into biters and attacking you with it is a bit of a problem. Do I now need... I might actually be at the point now. Making chips myself, don't do that. Take these chips. I mean, I'm still making inserters myself. These guys are making inserters, whatever. Might be at the point where it's actually worth plugging these things in. Okay, so I've got 2 belts of iron smelting capacity. The steel is still, to be honest, more than I need. Need some copper for that. Yeah, just make all of those. Sure. And yeah. I will need a lot of steel for essentially everything that comes next, though. I need it for the car, I need it for the engines, I need it for the rail, which is, yeah, I was looking at like the collection of things I wanted, and it was basically all of it in the tech tree. I also need more of these guys, so let's see if I can do something like this. So if I do that, that's actually not what I want to do at all, because I need the walls. I need the walls, and then I also need both. What is that? Whatever. I also need both stone and bricks separately. I need all of these resources separately. I need this thing to be filled with bricks because I need them for the if I am upgrading to steel furnaces, which I'm not doing yet because it's like a while away, I need them for the oil processing, but I also need just regular bricks like this for the regular bits of stone for more furnaces, and then I have to set this something up for. Was military science the next thing I was looking at doing? Quite possibly. Is that a thing I should set up now? Let's say yes. Do I have the iron for that? Unclear. Okay, so I guess we do some planning. I'm probably going to want something like this, but here and offset by 1 because I've got to get a lot more copper in from somewhere. So let's say that's going there. That means, I guess, oh, this has worked out pretty well. This can come this way and under through here and supply these guys. And then how am I getting the other chips out? I could actually do a thing where the chips come through this way and underground that, and then underground the chips through there. Okay, so that's fine. This is looking pretty healthy now. Am I using all of... I'm not yet using all of the blue science inside. Okay, well, you guys can do that. I probably should have some walls on those dudes. Yeah, so if this is going... Because the question is, if I expand these, and I need to, and then I want to put military science somewhere else, I need... I don't have belts. And I don't have all these things at this point. This is still at a fairly spicy position where I do not have all of the resources that I need, but hey. So if the copper comes through here, yeah, I'm going to turn this into a full belt because I'm going to need it eventually anyway. So if that's a full belt of copper, do I have more copper coming in this way? Because I think I figured out that for military science, blue science, which is the next one to worry about after I've found oil somewhere, I still need... I think this is going to be enough steel, especially if I upgrade these and use this middle trick. And that still means I actually need more cog production at the moment. That's one of the reasons why, like, all of this is unhappy because, and I've got the iron, but I don't have the cogs. So one of the reasons I don't have the iron is because everyone just needs more iron. Okay, car. So yeah, the fact that all this iron is down here and there aren't cogs here means these guys need more of that stuff. Anyway, so research the car. Yeah, I think this is enough steel for the blue science at the rate I'm probably going to do it, but I then need more iron and more copper, and have to figure out how to fit it in to the space that I have, and then also how to defend that. I can worry about that later. But essentially, I want something like this, I guess, here. Do I want it here, or do I want to put... I think I actually want... Yeah, I want to bring this stone in for military science, and that can go here. And the stone for military science is actually only going to look like half of this, but it also might have a different design. Because I can run one belt down here. Yeah, so this will move walls production to inside the base. I think this... Yeah, I need... What do I need? I need all of the resources. I need all of the things. I don't actually need more wood, which is nice. I've got enough power poles as well, which is, you know, sure. You're probably going to have to go like this, and then like so. I need more splitters as well, of course I do. Yeah, so the plan is to do this usual kind of split belt here, and turn this into a stone furnace. That's still getting attacked. I just put more guns there and repaired them. It's fine. Do I have inserters? I don't have inserters because I'm not supplying these guys with enough iron. And I don't have the splitters. I wanted more splitters, and then I wanted more inserters. Okay, so this guy will now also be getting more iron. Sure. Have not done Box of Shame yet either. Let's do Box of Shame. Clear out my inventory a bit. Is that going to be in the way? I'll be fine. Won't need those, won't need that, won't need that. Everything else is still relevant. It's not a very big Box of Shame because, you know, part of the point of Marathon Deathworld is underbuilding everything and not having any wastage, because wastage is one of the things that gets you killed. Yeah, this area is now nearly fully mined, which I'm... I don't have any of them. Okay, fine. Yeah, somewhat nervous about, because it means when I run out of those things next, let's do this trick. Yeah, it means when I next run out of those miners, I don't have anywhere else to put them back, and I still have not found. So I'm only polluting that base a little, which is nice, which is why these attacks are light. I was in fact going to put another radar at the top because I have the radar, and scanning all this stuff is one of the ways that will help me find out if oil exists and then where oil exists. And then the other thing I was doing that I was distracted by is planning the rest of these smelting lanes to figure out where the science is likely to go. Okay, so all of this entire build was bottlenecked by the inserters going into the cogs. Fair enough. What else did I want? Did I want more inserters? I mean, I want the car, but I'm also ages away from having the car. I've got lots of pipes. I've put cogs in a box over here. I did. This means that between this and the steel, I've got a lot of steel now. I've got actually a lot more steel than I need. That's fine. These guys are also doing nothing, so I can just convert them directly to steel. Yeah. So this is going to look this is going to give me, actually I don't need that many, do I? This is going to give me a full half lane. I've got car, what was next? Fluid handling, because I wanted to get that oil online. I mean, I want almost everything here. The things I don't want yet. Yeah, it's easy to say which things I don't want. I don't need the solar energy yet. I don't need the electricity distribution or the lab research speed or the explosives yet. Probably not these guys yet either, but like getting onto the oil will be a big thing. Yeah, this is going to be on coal. This will top up that belt. I'll then have all of those in here. And I should leave a bit of space here to oh yeah. Start. Oh, I could have been making engines already. That was silly. I'm at this point not concerned about overbuilding engines because I'm going to need them for flamethrowers later anyway. But I am going to make even more engines with, you know, another couple of assemblers. Because they're, yeah. Okay, that was, oh yeah, because it's automatically connecting to that one, fine. Okay, so those guys are going to make me a bunch of engines. This is going to output stone, which means the other belts, and I think I need 2 more belts of that stuff, can go there. And then, yeah, that can resume its usual passage. Okay. Fluid handling, these are only 400 each. Oh, and I get solid fuel out of this. I didn't know whether that was a thing that happened yet, and it also kind of doesn't matter because I'm in no position to use it or whatever. So that's going to be all of the smelting I hope I need to do all of the blue sites, and now I just need to get all of the parts and also find all of the other resources. But the main reason I'm doing that is to, can I make a car? Because I don't have steel, and then I don't have iron, but all of these are solvable problems. Am I going to do, let's do a backup car as well. Okay, so now I have cars, which makes me feel good. Am I said that wasn't in the way, and then I think I may have put it in the way. Those guys are still getting attacked and I didn't give them walls yet, but whatever. I'm going to try and drag these guys through. Oh, I don't have... Yeah, I have not set up the infrastructure mall either, have I? This is just going to get spaghettied through because, you know, that's how this is going to work. I got a bunch of splitters, I need more of those. I think the plan is going to be set up military science over here, figure out, I guess, I mean I'm kind of already taking this position. I talked about using these cliffs somehow, maybe even these cliffs, I don't know, but I guess blue science is going here because where else is it going? Especially if I'm walling off here, and I need to leave a bit of space for defenses and things getting attacked. I won't need a pump, but it won't hurt to have one. I'll figure out something to do with the pump later. So those guys were making engines, which I'm pretty happy with. I was thinking about doing... Yeah, I think the military science builder is going to have to go here, and I'll figure out how to wedge that in, which means I've got to figure out how to get all those resources in, which is also why I'm putting stone here, I think. So yeah, things to think about, and we might do that. We've got the car now, we can actually go and push those bases. I think I'd rather get stuff set up first though. And yeah, this we had a bit of time to clear that base, but I'm happy that we did. Yeah, so we can now get from point A to point B much faster. And we can make a bunch more of these. Handcrafting them is still fine. These I will need a couple of for oil processing, but not yet. But you know, it wouldn't hurt to just turn those into walls as well, so sure. Yeah, I think we've got like a bit of a plan for this, and we might pick it up again maybe immediately, because I've got to build this military science. I want to get the military science online before I start pushing anything else. I want to get the pump jack going as soon as it can. And yeah, I know there's episodes where we haven't really achieved a whole lot, but we have pushed a base out of our cloud. We've got some radar coverage now. We still have not found any of the 4 things that I wanted to find. We have more coal. Cool. I mean, we've actually got more coal than iron at this point. Oh, let's check in with the iron patch as well. 144. So in the duration of this episode, we've used up about 30k per episode, which means we've got about 3 episodes left here and about 3 episodes left there, especially if our rate of use increases, which means we have 6 episodes before not just I find iron, but I find and connect iron, or else the base dies. Those guys are also, yep, right in the way. Good thing to have spotted. Good times. Yeah, so I've got about, did they come from there? They probably did come from there. About 6 episodes before the base dies. And I need to find iron. And they're actually attacking quite a lot. But we can do something like this. Yeah, so I think we've got a bit to do immediately. We want the oil, we want some more defenses, I want military science, I want all of the things. Yeah, because it's not just 6 episodes to find more iron, it's 6 episodes to find, liberate, let's say, defend and connect more iron. And yeah, this current setup will use 2.5 belts, and we started the episode using 1 and a bit belts. By the time we add blue science, which we're not ready to do yet, but you know, want to be, that's going to take our usage closer to 3.5 belts, and yeah, a variety of bottlenecks. But that assault went better than I thought it might, so I guess I'm happy. Yeah, let's leave this episode here, supposing that I'm happy.